were inside with the Palani family. What was the conversation like?
Well, as you said, we're here to pay our respects because all of us were once children, but we've got young people of that age in our homes. So we're all heartbroken, and we came to stand with the family because that's what we do as Africans, that they're not alone. And the father of Junior took me through the events of that evening together with his mother, meaning the grandmother. And he doesn't understand because these people were interested in the vehicle, and he says that he was very cooperative. But the guy that was working with the one that had a gun on his head seemed to be trigger happy. He described him as either under some influence of some substance or just culturally attuned to the gun. And he says there was no reason for him to shoot. And he did. He describes as well that, he carried his son from here to the hospital with the pulse that kept coming and going on the road until they were at the hospital, and the young man took his last breath. And the grandmother told us about the last memory she had with him, that he was so clever. At crash they had already taught them to speak English and all of that. He was very articulate, and then she said to him, okay, you can't go to the school here in Soshanguve because you speak English. Where are you going to go? And what do you want to become in life? Already the 5-year-old said that he would like to become a lawyer. And those are the dreams, according to the grandmother, that were stolen, that were shattered, and that were taken. Maybe there are the strong syndicates, and these syndicates are armed, and these syndicates, maybe they've got some policemen collaborating with them, but I can't accept that the police force in South Africa is completely compromised. I can't also accept that you can be defeated by people who are not trained, who don't have proper tactical training. You are, taken through rigorous training to fight violence. I can't accept that the situation in Soshanguve can completely defeat you, but maybe you'll tell me what is it that from the ground, from planning, what is this thing that is of a big problem? And if I were to go back to Parliament and fight for Soshanguve policing, what would that be? So those are the two matters I thought that we must hear, and really priority being the matter of Junior, and then the second one being the situation of crime.
No, thanks, Doctor. Fair questions, and then Doctor can need who is our trouble fighters. For 5 years, I lose a pilo, crime, and that cooperate. I agree with you, crime, KC Ibuchi, and then from our side, the priority the case is investigate to a local game focus. If the priority to investigate to go the district level. Yes, and then more focusing ba visitile family 2 times, ba na le appointment ka tjeno le ntate le mme ko hae kwa. So le mafokisi ya district ba teng, so re le man a re le feng chance le fetseng le family bill before ba kaya gape ba yotla di further statement. And then again re really reconstruction ya scene ho tsamaya around that radius, re check for the camera or ke mangana le camera mo dispaza cho montung ya hae, re tlo khona ho bona hore go etsahalang ka koloi e ne ile bona ba tsamaya ka maoto fela these suspects, or go na le koloi ba tropileng off, or they were just following Papa Junior like this. Re kono ba le another insight in terms of investigation ya rona e broad gore tlo khona go utlwa gore re ka thusana bjang le setšhaba. But mo di media statement e bjalo re tlo berekisana le the provincial office, office ya Colonel Masondo le Brigadier mo di dile ho fa feedback e bjalo. But locally we are bo chilitse ba le teng will still communicate le bona. Yeah, the way case it's and then supernature go be the arrest. And then because it's a company tshwantse e bue e tlo re leader in terms ya di tracker bjalo lona re emetse feedback mo yona related request gore ba re bontsha gore Toyota na ba e trekile ka tracking device e feng, how far it is.
The EFF calling for to support the Palani family. They want justice. They've made that very clear yesterday when we were here doing our interviews, obviously penetrating on this matter, that what could bring them some glimpse of relief and maybe closure is if the culprits are found speedily and brought to book. What is the EFF's role to ensure that that justice is served and to ensure that the police do what needs to be done?
Well, from here, I'm going to meet the station commander of the Soshanguve police station. I'm going to have to ask those questions and put them to him. What is the plan? How is it that these people got away with all the speed humps inside this township? We'll have that discussion there. The EFF last year in Tshwane demonstrated in every single police station to try and highlight the scourge of violent crime and the fact of the understaffing of the police, particularly in the townships. The hotspots are known. The hotspots of hijacking are known. The hotspots of murder are known. But you don't have deployments in those areas. What are the police doing? What are they busy with? So we're going to follow it up. We're going to make sure, and that's the commitment we have made, we're going to make sure that the case of Junior remains part of the national agenda until justice is found. The same demonstrations that we have had here in Tshwane will marshal all the political resources that we have to keep the name and the case at the top of the agenda. But from here, I'm going to the police station, we're going to the police station, and we're going to ask the tough questions. We're going to ask for there to be accountability and for this matter to receive maximum attention. 5-year-old is a matter of a 5-year-old. Nobody, no family deserves to go through what the Palani family is going through. No one should have to lose their child in the way that they did. And we're going to make sure that the police do their job.